Hello.
Hello.
I knew you started with giggles straight away there, hadn't you?
What was with that?
I deliberately picked some music that were like this suspenseful countdown, and as soon as it started, sort of off camera, Lindsay just cracked up. So I'm like, "Oh, this is going to be good."
I'm good.
Are you okay?
I'm good.
Hopefully, you can all hear us fine. I'm not going to assume that this month.
Have to.
After sort of the live stream last month. So if you can just let us know that the sound quality is okay and the picture quality is okay. Should be, with a little bit of luck, because everything's changed at this end. But as long as we're okay, then we can crack on.
Yes.
But we'll start off by just saying cheers.
Cheers. We're still doing dryish January.
Well, you say dryish. This is just tonic with a slice of grapefruit.
Tonic,
So.
Tonic.
Oh, fantastic.
Oh, dear.
Oh, and even better, fantastic.
Yay!
Very good for both. Audio is good. Sound is perfect.
Wonderful.
Fantastic.
Thanks,
Oh, so relieved at that. it was so stressful last month. Literally, the last one we did, this month's one.
We all know it was.
Yeah, we've moved over to our Mac now. We've gone to a different streaming system. Everything's changed completely. So, and swap you gotta say. Everything technical has changed.
Yes.
Everything else is there. So before we get sort of started on the reveal, we'll just give it a couple of minutes. We're not going to give it like half an hour, because that's all this is about. But we'll just give people sort of a chance to come on as well, and we'll say a couple of hellos because there's people on here.
Yes.
And we'll start off with Terry, our lovely friend Terry, who's cancelled his evening shift to be here tonight.
Oh, bless you, Terry. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for joining us.
We've got Pam and Andrew on.
Hi, Pam and Andrew.
From a wet and windy Somerset. I think that probably applies to everyone today, doesn't it?
Very wet and windy. It's warmer. The ice has gone.
Yeah, but it's getting windy out there now.
The icicles have gone, but it's getting very windy outside.
So I hope you're all staying safe and warm. And toasty. We've got Mark saying evening.
Mark.
And Travel Daydreams. Grateful to not be in Bear Biscay tonight.
Oh, I know.
Oh.
You would not be good in the Bear Biscay
tonight. I definitely won't be going in Veranda restaurant. That'd be.
You would not like Bear Biscay tonight.
No, I definitely would not like that at all. That does not sound good.
No.
We got Monty and Paige on.
Hi, Monty
saying sound is great today. Fantastic.
Thank you.
So it looks like between us.
We got there. We've got there.
As usual, if you've any questions, it's not our normal live.
No, it's not our normal.
But that's what I was about to say.
Okay.
We'll be doing the normal live again in.
Not next Saturday. Not next. Oh my goodness! Not next Sunday. The
Sunday after 2 weeks. So if you've any questions tonight about the group cruise when we've revealed it, about activities, anything you want to ask about it, ask away. But if you can start with a question just so we can spot it easy, that'll be awesome.
Thank you.
And for the first time on one of our lives tonight, we're bringing in some special guests. What did you think I was going to say?
No, I feel we've got sound back. It's like, we've got sound now, so let's do something even more technical.
Invite people into the studio. What could possibly go on? So yeah, we've got Stuart and Karen joining us from Matt and Travel, who are travel advisors and friends.
And travel agents.
And travel agents, they do. And they're who are running the group cruise for us.
Yes.
And they'll be telling us a little bit more about sort of the practicalities about it.
Yeah.
And what people need to do if they're interested on that.
Yes.
I say we'll be doing the reveal in just about a minute.
Oh,
I know. And we've got a little video to show you.
why have we gone super technical?
Well, we ain't gone that technical on this
what
one.
if we play something that's not that video?
No. To be fair, Stuart put this one together. So if it's really good, I helped him. if it's not, I did nothing.
No,
I did nothing, Stuart.
No,
put it all together for us.
it got the message across.
It does, yeah.
You can see the ship, see the places.
Yep.
You get a flavour. Hopefully it's that video that it plays.
So we'll just finish saying a couple of words, then we'll jump into it. So Maria's on.
Hi, Maria.
And John Jim.
Hi, John Jim.
Morning. Hope the
Morning.
weather's nice over there for you. And you've got your bacon sandwich ready. We've got Lorraine and Tony.
Hi, Lorraine and Tony.
I think we've already said hi to Monty and Paige.
We're saying hello again. Hi, Monty and Paige.
We've got Steve on over in British Columbia. Hi, Steve.
Hello, Steve.
And we've just had a good suggestion there.
What's that?
Not specifically about the cruise reveal, but try Tanqueray 0.0 alcohol free. You can't tell the difference.
Oh.
Yeah, we might be able, might maybe do that.
I think we might.
And we've had someone say they can hear music, but that's because we've got this kind of little loungy music going on in the background. If you can hear it and it's annoying, just tell us and we'll switch it off.
If it's annoying.
We just thought we'd just put something on in the background. If it's not annoying, we'll just leave it.
And if it's a bit weird, tell us.
Yeah, we can switch it off as well. Yeah, it's not going to
No, don't do that.
I said hello.
Hello.
Right, I think we've waited on enough here now.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I hope you like it. I hope you like it.
And Andrew and Pam said, hope it's not early March or early December, as we've got that booked already.
Don't you worry.
No, we're going to tell you in just a sec, but it is in September.
25.
25.
Not this September.
So you're good.
Next September.
And in fact, just give me a second. I am just going to stop this music because I don't know if it'll cause any problems with the video.
Well, it's not. Not risky.
Let's not. So fingers crossed. Please cross your fingers for us because I'm now going to press the video button, and it might work, or it might not. Right. So here's the countdown.
Ooh.
And we skip to the good part.
You've arrived at your destination.
Here we go. Yes.
Martin, sorry, Stuart and Karen said there was no sound on the video. So if there was no sound on the video, apologise. It were really funky like music, and you may have just got like no sound then. But yeah, we're going on
Independence of the Seas.
You have to think then.
Well, Royal Caribbean was the first cruise line we did and made us fall in love with cruising. So we thought, let's do Royal Caribbean.
We did. So I'll put a little scroll along the bottom. Others have said that they could hear the sound.
Oh,
so
it's because our special guests.
I think it's just that the guests. In which case, cool. There was sound.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
So what I will do theoretically is
now bring them in.
Ooh, but I'll change to a different thing because that looks weird and we're all squashed in.
It does look weird.
That's slightly better. Hi, Karen. Hi, Stuart.
Hiya.
So yeah, I'll just put a little bit on around the bottom so people can see some details on it. So we've had some questions that are coming through. So it's 7 nights from Southampton, going on Royal Caribbean's Independence of the Sea, which we have been on that once before, a long time ago.
Cantilevered hot tubs,
which are fantastic. When you're sailing away. But it had a massive refit in 2018, I think it was, where They changed a load of restaurants on it. Put the new slides at the back if you're bothered about slides.
We're going to do the slides. We're doing the
Yeah,
slides.
we're definitely going to be doing the slides, especially for a couple of those cocktails.
We're
as well.
doing the flow rider. There's going to be a group flow rider session. I've just decided.
Well, yeah, we didn't announce that previously.
No,
we
there's going to be
that.
activities, events, and we're going to have lots of fun.
So we'll hand over to
Yes.
Karen and Stuart in a second. But I say it's 7 nights, 22nd of September. Don't push the Bay of Biscay element. That's not a big selling point. We're going over to we'll say Paris, Le Havre. Then we go down to Bilbao and A Coruña.
Nope.
Yes.
Nope.
Yes. And then Vigo. Stuart's going to nod at me and say, yes, you're right, Mark. You are going to A Coruña. So this is Lindsay, who cannot remember a single destination we're going to. We're definitely not going to Flan.
We'll hand over to them. We'll hand over to the professionals now.
Would you like to tell us a little bit more about what people need to know about?
Yeah, we'll try. I thought I had the itinerary written down, but hey, I'm shuffling through paper. I'm going to say you're right, Mark, and just hope we get away with it. Yeah. Right. So yeah, we have an allocation of cabins. They're all the same cabin. They're all deck 8. They're all midship, and they're all balcony. So everyone will be in the same type of cabin. Even sweet-natured coming down to join us in the balcony. You know. We have a limited allocation. It's based more on time than the amount of cabins we have. So the quicker we sell them, the longer we get to hold out the allocation, or we may possibly be able to get more. It's a very simple booking process. Just drop us an email if you're interested. If you've got any more questions, you want some more details and things like that, just drop us an email. We'll come back to you. It's not going to be a hard sell or anything. Just get in touch and we'll go through all the details with you, how it books. Deposit is £150 per cabin, which is half the normal Royal Caribbean deposit. We've tried to get that as low as possible. It is a discounted rate. I can discuss that with you individually when we get there. It is a group rate. What I would like to stress without being awkward is if you do want to come on the cruise and you want to join in the activities, you will need to book as part of the group. Royal Caribbean are allocating the spaces on the ship according to the numbers on the cruise, and they're quite insistent that we keep them informed with that and things. So please do support Mark and Lindsay if you decide to come on and book through the group.
I think that's probably about it, isn't it?
I think that's pretty about it. You've done the dates and things. So yeah, that's the basics of it. So we're here anyway. Any questions as they come in, we'll fill in any blanks.
Yeah.
And we've got our cabins booked, haven't we? So
yeah, we're booked and Mark and Lindsay booked. We're all paying the same rate. We're all going at the same cost as everybody else. So it's we've just got one fixed rate across everybody to try and spread the discount equally as we could. So yeah.
Yeah, just to reiterate that, because that's what you just said and what Stuart said as well. We don't get this any cheaper than anyone else. We're paying exactly the same. We paid exactly the same deposit. Stuart and Karen paid exactly the same deposit. Because at the sort of back end of it, depending on how many we get on there, we get certain credits from Royal Caribbean that allow us to put on activities.
And another
events.
Well, we'll be doing that, but they'll help towards the sort of the refreshments and things like that. So we can do some special things.
The group flow rider session, that kind of thing, yeah.
Yes, which I think is hilarious.
Yeah. We've got a couple of questions that have come in already, which Stuart and Karen will definitely be able to help on. I think I know the answer to the first one already, especially given the cruise line. Let me just switch that annoying tick off the bottom as well. Tim had said, any restrictions on US residents?
Not that I'm aware of. I would just have to check with our booking system and how it works and everything. But as far as I'm aware, we've booked people from Australia on cruises and things before and whatever. So I see no reason we couldn't. But it's a conversation to have. I can't say hand on heart there's nothing, but I don't see it being an issue.
Lovely. Yeah. Lovely.
Bridget has asked, can solos go?
We haven't got any solo rates, unfortunately. We can ask again the question. But they can certainly come. It would be at the full rate at the moment, unless there's a few solos and we can put people in touch and people are happy to share. Again, conversation to be had.
Yes.
So if Bridget just gets in touch with you and you can have a chat.
Yeah.
Obviously, that applies to any of the questions that we've got on there.
Well, we can get a bunk in Mark and Lindsay's cabin and we'll make it a triple.
This is an important one. Is there tea and coffee in the cabin?
Oh,
I don't
Andrew and
know.
Pam coming up with important
Is the honest
questions.
answer, but again, I will ask the question. I will make a note of that one.
I want to know that as well.
Quite
And-
often there is when they're UK
When they're out
depart.
of
Absolutely, yeah,
so-
for the season.
Yeah,
Normally they do put kettles on when they're based out
Yeah.
of
the UK.
there.
I can't remember if
There's
they
still
announced
quite a bit to be confirmed. They haven't released drinks packages. They haven't released internet packages, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
One other thing I did mean to mention in the intro bit was if you have Crown and Anchor membership, we will need your number. There won't be any discount on the cruise, but you will get your onboard perks. So if you've got free drinks, discounts on spa treatments, we'll add that on. You'll get all that. It just won't affect the booking rate.
Okay, lovely.
Fantastic.
Lovely.
And they had a follow-up question of, is there a hammock on the balcony?
Actually not.
I would have said that, there's only Virgin that do that, and then we were packed up outside of Morella, and they'd put a load of hammocks on their balconies now as well. Can't imagine where they got that idea from.
No.
So, good question that's just come in now. How do we contact you? What's your email address? Well, I will also pop this other one on here. It's almost like I expected someone might ask that one. So a couple of ways that they can get in touch with you. Anyone who's part of the Facebook group can message you directly on there.
Yep.
They can email you. Do you want to just give out your contact details?
Yeah, I mean, there is also, I think on the Facebook page, there's a link to Mark and Lindsay's actual landing page, which has all our details on. I believe that's pinned somewhere on the website.
Yeah.
martintravel@notjusttravel.com is our email. And then our website is martintravel.notjusttravel.com, which again has a direct inquiry thing. If you could just put Sweet Natured in the subject line so we can keep track of them as they come in. It is a busy time of year, so we can sort of put them to one side and make sure we prioritize and get back to you. There is a mobile contact, a WhatsApp and that on the website as well if you'd rather use that. Email will be easiest for us because we can just keep them all in one place and keep on top of it.
Yeah, that sounds good. That sounds good.
Fantastic. Oh, that's an interesting question. Do they offer a blue light discount?
We can't apply any other discounts to the group rate, unfortunately.
It's we've got a really good rate. That's the thing.
Yeah, I mean, we've had two questions. Both Millie and Mark had asked us, how much is it?
Well, it's really good compared to what we've seen other things. So,
do you want to touch on it? I've no problem with sort of not.
It's totally up to you. If you want me to go through the actual details of the price and that, I'm happy to. If you'd rather they contacted us to talk about it.
It's a good price.
I'm happy for.
I just feel awkward talking about it. I think the deposit is really good that they're doing it half the normal rate.
Yeah.
I think you'll be surprised how good it is. I really like the price. I'd tell you if I thought it was too pricey.
Yeah,
we were very, very conscious when we were looking for group cruise of finding a price point that we thought would work. And we did look at several cruise lines and several options of how to do this. And I think when I came back to Mark with this one, we all agreed we were pleasantly surprised.
Yes.
We're not trying to be evasive. We just said, let's see who's genuinely interested. If you just drop us an email, I'll email you straight back with the figures.
Yeah.
Lindsay would rather
it's the same price
on here, and I'm honouring your thing. So it's
it's because when I don't want to say, oh, well, it's cheaper than so and so, and then they do an offer and it don't look as cheap, but it is a really good price.
Yeah, Terry said it would be good to know the price as well. There's enough people asking about it. Do I just reveal the price? Let's tell people.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
Because now I feel that we made it sound like it's really expensive.
Yeah, I think if we just went
expensive or really cheap.
Right. Yeah, it sounds like it's going to be crazy.
So I don't misquote.
2,500. No, it's
we
not.
We have cabins on deck 8 midship. These are a category 2D cabins, and the total price for the cruise, which includes gratuities, which are just over £190. Just go on that. Prepaid gratuities are included because all the cabins are on anytime dining, and prepaid gratuities, that takes some saying, are compulsory on that fare to do with the wait staff and where you sit and everything. So they're included. So including your gratuities per cabin is £2,531.52.
For the cabin, not each.
Per cabin.
Cabin price.
Per cabin, which is great.
Yeah,
I think that's a cracking rate for Royal Caribbean, where they're
Royal
pitching in their
Caribbean,
prices at the moment. So.
Well, it does, because I mean we've talked about it on the lives, and obviously we've just changed from Icon to Sun Princess, and Icon for balcony cabin for a 1 week one is over 7,500.
which is ridiculous.
Which is just crazy money.
Still,
So yeah, I mean, you touched on it, Stuart, as well. That we did spend probably about 3 months or so. You and Karen came up to see us, and we were chatting about them for the evening, and then we were looking at all the options, and we probably spent about 3 months looking at sort of everyone. But right from the very start, I'd said to you that Lindsay and I had discussed it, that it'd be fantastic if we can do Royal Caribbean, because it was our very first cruise line, our very first cruise. It felt right that was that one. Obviously, we're doing the Virgin one this year, and that's just going to be amazing.
Yeah.
But it felt that for that first, that official one, it kind of needed to be Royal. And then we found out they were going to bring a new ship over. I'm like, hey. Granted, not maybe as new as a lot of people would have liked, but it has had that massive refit, and we're genuinely excited because we've not been on it since it had such a complete overhaul.
Been trying to find the combination of things. Being outside the school holidays, there was obviously the fjords, but a bit of autumn sun, heading away from the weather, and everything else, the Southampton departures and stuff. It's trying to find something that would tick a lot of boxes. A lot of people have done the fjords, and we were conscious of the weather as you get towards the end of September and everything else and things. We did a cruise down to the Bay of Biscay last year in mid-September, and we had some terrific weather. Particularly as we got down near Spain. So hopefully that will be a bonus, a bit of autumn sun as well.
Yes, yeah. For us, we always find September's nicer than August up here, don't we, when we go anywhere?
Well, historically, for the last sort of couple of years, it's not been. I mean, there's no guarantees, but as soon as we get down sort of to northern Spain, it turns out it's going to be a little bit warmer.
Yes.
But it was just that sort of perfect cruise on it. We were very keen to make sure it was outside of the school holidays as well when we were talking, because we know that most of the people who sort of are part of our Facebook group, who watch the channel, who watch us, are not necessarily going on sort of younger family cruises. There are some, we know, but we know that for a lot it isn't. And Royal Caribbean is a family-friendly line compared to, say, Virgin, which is adults only. But at that time, the kids are back in school. Yeah, it means the adults can go play and go on the slides and not have to queue up and enjoy the drinks packages. Talking of drinks package, we've just had some feedback coming in as well, saying fantastic price from Monty and Paige.
Yes,
Bridget has said that's a great price.
Yes.
Terry, now that is good.
Yeah, thank you.
And Tim, about $3,200 give or take. Yeah, roughly. And then Terry said, we'll email you, Stuart and Karen, get this book. So excited to meet us. Get the cameras ready for a blind man on the floor rider. We will definitely get them on. I think you might get into the bloopers for 2025, Terry.
Oh, goodness, don't do that to him.
But no, and we'll be in it as well on there. But we had a question from Millie, if you know this answer. I think you probably don't because you've touched on it already, but how much are the drinks packages?
I mean, at the moment, it's about £65 a day.
That's an offer,
it's on offer at the moment. Now,
Okay.
Royal Caribbean will put it on offer periodically through the year. So we will keep an eye on that. Again, I think when we talked to Mark and Lindsay about it, we were very conscious we could have gone for a cruise that had everything included. And that's not necessarily fair on everybody who don't want all the whistles and bells, the Wi-Fi, the drinks package. So this ticked a lot of boxes, starting off at a good price point, and then people can add as they want, be it Wi-Fi. Some people won't want that, most people do. But the drinks package, again, we did the little online calculator last night, and we think at around the normal price, between £65 and £80 a day, it works for us. It's not the cheapest drink package, but it's not the cheapest cruise line to have a drink on board. So there are some very good calculators out there. If you just type in cruise drinks calculators, you'll be able to do the math.
Cruise Mummies is the best one.
Is great. That's what we use. And it soon sort of adds up. So again, when they're released,
it's not out for 2025 yet, is it?
No. Around, I would say somewhere around £70-75 a day is a good expectation.
Yes.
And as soon as either we know or you know, we'll put it straight into the Facebook group. There's not going to be a dedicated Facebook group just for people who are part of the group cruise. We'll just put it in our regular one. Any of the updates on that? No.
Okay.
Mainly because I'm just lazy and don't want to like manage two completely
We're
separate
closer
groups plus
to it.
the other
Closer
one.
to it.
I'll send out newsletters and stuff closer to it. That'll
yeah.
be quicker than managing two separate Facebook pages. But we'll let people know because we'll be jumping on it as soon as there's an
Yes.
offer.
Yeah.
As you absolutely rightly said, they're not the cheapest
No,
for drinks on board. They're very similar price to Celebrate. It's the same group.
but they do the
That's
Black
all booked.
Friday
Sorry.
offers. I was just
That's
saying
all booked separately via the app. We can't
Yeah.
add the drinks package and do it
No.
on for you. So once you've got a booking, you'll have an app reference and you can deal with
Just
your own
go in.
admin as and
Yes.
when you see fit. So if
Yeah.
you want to leave it. The other thing I didn't cover, the balance isn't due until May 2025. I'll give you
Woo.
the exact dates when you get them. You've got about 16 months to save up if you need to and do whatever and things. We do offer various ways of paying. Just to go through it to people, we take most forms of electronic payment. We can't take cash or check. We can take payment over the phone. We can send a secure link. You can go to our website once you've got a booking reference and pay it off gradually if you want. And we also do direct debit. We don't take Amex as a rule. If it's a deal breaker, come and talk to us. But the card fees do hit us particularly hard as a small agent. But if anyone has a deal breaker, again, come and have a talk to us, and we'll talk about that.
Lovely.
Oh, I need to have a drink now.
Okay. Okay.
Is there anything else that either of you two want to sort of cover off or tell people? If there's any more questions for Stuart and Karen whilst they're on, please just pop them in.
I think so. I mean, we're just excited about it. Looking forward to it, to be honest. It's lovely to sort of meet some people and things. I'm hoping a lot of people want to come along and meet Mark and Lindsay and things. And I'm sure on board will be fun. Really looking forward to it.
Lovely. Thank you.
So should we just cover off a couple of things that what we're thinking about doing on board?
No.
You want to keep it secret?
Yes.
Keep them in suspense.
Okay.
Yes.
So we will keep you posted as we get close. As I said at the time, it'll depend as to how many's on the group as to how much we get the credits from Royal Caribbean towards putting on events.
But we will be doing things. Don't
But there will
worry.
definitely be. It's the unofficial group cruise in August. We will be doing things, which is mainly using that bar tab up and drinking with people and going on sort of tours and doing grog walks and stuff. But that's all of us just meeting up and stuff.
Yeah.
Whereas there'll be some proper group cruise activities for people who are part of the group cruise, because it'll be coming out of those credits that we get from all of us paying exactly the same, right?
Yes.
And utilising it in that way.
Yeah, because then we all
Everyone benefits.
It's fair. It's the sweet-natured way.
I know there is one other question.
What's that?
I already know that Andrew and Pam are probably about to ask it, if not already. If someone wanted to upgrade to a suite, we're not. We're staying on the same level. We've got our room booked now, unless that upgrade thing comes through like a day before or something. Then we might put a sneaky bid in. But if anyone wants to upgrade a suite, can they speak to you about that?
Yeah, they can certainly come along. Again, we won't be able to get a group rate. If you want a different grade of cabin, I just need to run it past Royal Caribbean to add it into the group. I think they're fairly open-minded about it, but it will depend on who I get on a given day. I haven't got a commitment from them. Let me put it that way. I think it's doable, but again, it won't be on the group rate, but we may be able to add it into the group. But we can have that conversation again if anyone wants a different grade of cabin.
Lovely.
Perfect.
Lovely.
Again, it's them just getting in touch with you.
But again, if we can sell our allocation, would be great, because that's what we've committed to Royal Caribbean. So if we can get rid of those, it's a bit of a commitment both ways. They've given up a chunk of cabins. It is one of their most popular booking ships at the moment for 2025.
Flying off the shelves.
So we've done well to get these cabins. So let's hopefully, we can sell those ones first, sort of thing.
Yes. Yeah.
It's their only one sailing out of Southampton that year, isn't it?
I believe so. Yeah.
I don't think they have anything else coming out now. I've confused Millie.
You have?
Yeah. Because I know that, because she says I'm confused.
Oh.
What credits, please? Right. So as part of the group, and correct me if I get any of this wrong, Karen and Stuart. For each cabin that we get allocated, booked. Basically, everyone who comes on board, we get a credit for each cabin that goes into a group pot. Those credits then we can redeem against certain activities on board, such as a cocktail party, anything that we want to do.
That's a bit fancy.
That's fancier.
It doesn't come to
normal.
us. The credits aren't for us.
No, they're not on board credit.
No.
This is just, think of them more as tokens, Millie, that we can redeem against.
It's called gap points on the actual thing, but it's everything from something in your cabin when you board, let's say, right through to cocktail parties and events and whatever and things. We can get group space allocated for different things as well on top of this, but these are dependent on the number of cabins we sell. Royal Caribbean give us a little thank you, basically, as a way to enjoy the group.
Yes, lovely, thank you. I hope that's explained it.
Hopefully it has. Right, well, if there's no more questions for Stuart and Karen, we will let them go. Thank you so much for joining us, guys. And thank you for all the hard work over the last few months putting it together.
Not a problem. And we're open, as I say, if people do want to start getting in touch, we do work from home, so don't worry about the hours. Just get in touch. We're always here.
So they can email you straight after this.
Whenever they like,
or even during this, and just
absolutely,
Check,
We have had some contact from members already, so it has started.
Fantastic. Just to be clear, when you said that, the YouTube channel members found out about this 2 days ago, Friday night.
Yes.
So it was just like one of the perks of being that, so they did know about it. So I don't want anyone thinking that nobody knew about this, but other than us four and the members on Friday, it has been sort of not open to anyone at all.
Yes. Yeah.
Fantastic. Well, thank you both for joining us.
Thank you.
And we'll catch up with you very soon.
Thank you. Have a good night. Bye.
And we're still here.
Yeah. Well, that's it, isn't it?
Well, unless anyone's got any questions, kind of. I'll put us back to full screen now.
Okay.
Any last questions, please do let us know. We'll be back for our regular Q&A in 2 weeks' time.
Yes.
As we said in sort of the notes about why we did this, we didn't want to do this as part of the normal live stream.
Because we like to catch up.
Yeah, it's a Q&A to answer your questions, and it felt like it'd just be more like a sales presentation for half an hour. So we thought we'd do it as this specific thing. So it's not, we were never going to go on for an hour or 2 hours or anything. It were until you stopped asking us questions.
Yes.
Then we would go and finish our drinks.
Well, thank you for popping by.
Yeah.
We hope to see you, and it's very exciting. Baby scare.
Stop selling beer biscuit. No beer biscuit.
We're going round.
He's going to be. Terry's just said he's emailed already.
Oh, wonderful!
Fantastic,
wonderful, Terry.
And Bridget said thank you, Stuart and Karen.
Oh,
yes,
lovely.
Thank you both,
Stuart,
guys.
Karen. All right, lovely.
So with that, we will wrap up.
Yes.
We will say thank you all for joining us for this. There will be more details on the website tomorrow on sweetnatured.com. It will be tomorrow, it won't be up today. If you just click on the group cruise, I'll put some more information in there as well. And there'll be stuff in the Facebook group as well, just to confirm what we've said on here.
Yay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. And thank you all. And
cheers.
Cheers, everyone. Oh, we're just people saying that it sounds exciting. It's so exciting. And we hope you can join us as well, Bridget. And we hope everyone can as well. It'll be fantastic.
Thank you. Cheers. Thank you for watching.
Cheers, everyone.